Hey guys, and welcome back to the Divine Witch. So, like I promised you, I am going to go over what exactly is Witch in the Woods, what to expect, what you need to bring, how it's different from years in the previous past, along with our schedule thus far, and basically what we got planned for you guys. So, for Witch in the Woods, it's something that I created when I started the Divine Witch. I wanted to make something where people could come to, that it was free, and they would be able to have fun with their family, not worry about an overhead cost, just to be able to be with the community. Um, so that's pretty much why we started Witch in the Woods. It's a camping event. We do ritual, we have discussions. In the last few years, we've started having vendors show up so you can see who's out there in the community and excuse me, maybe be able to find people or things that you want within your practice, but you've never been able to find it. And it kind of just helps the community as a whole. What should you bring to Witch in the Woods? For Witch in the Woods, it is a camping event. It's a 2 day camping event. So we ask for the first night, we're going to do a feast, and we always do a covered dish type of thing. So bring a covered dish of your choice. The second night, we have grills. We're going to be grilling out as well. Sorry about that. It's just traffic. We've got grills, so we ask, bring either, some hot dogs and some buns or something that we can grill. Everyone is doing it. You're not the only person. We're also bringing our own stuff as well, and we share in a feast later on that night. Um, Another thing for you to bring is if you plan to wear ritual wear. Some people like to wear ritual wear. We don't mandate it, but it does add to the feeling of it. And some people love the aesthetic of it. Some people believe that ritual wear should only be within your private practice. That's completely up to you. I would bring a chalice because we always do have our drink and our cake for the end of our ceremony. So I'll keep that in mind. If you don't have one, we're going to have a lot of vendors there, and you're sure to be able to find one for a decent price. Um, I would also, if you're bringing your drinks, make sure to get ice. And as we get closer to the date, I'll list some stores around the area where you can go get your ice and stuff like that. Unlike previous years, we have a different location. One, because it's more parking, it's more easy to find, it's accessible for handicap, and it just offers a lot more than what we've had in the past. Another thing is we're doing workshops this year, which is a new thing, and this goes into our entry price as well. Now, this year, since we do have a bigger spot, we are doing bigger and better things. You actually get a keepsake this year. We're going from 1 day to 2 days of camping. We are doing a cover charge of one workshop. That's all you got to pay for. Each workshop is $10 a piece. And when you pay for that, you also get entries into our raffle basket that we've done every other year as well. Now, the money, it goes towards helping us keep on doing events, obviously, but we are currently working to go for our 501, and this takes money. And, in the past, we've done donations so we can keep on doing events, but we want to get to the point to where we're actually seen as a 501 so we can do more within our communities and within the pagan community in general. And to be able to do that and to be able to do certain things that we've been wanting to do for years but can't because we're not under that 501 status yet, this is helping us become an official part of the community and get our P's and Q's and our little duckies in a row. So, another thing is we have five that you pay for, and no matter which one you buy, no matter if you buy five, no matter if you buy one, you get a workshop free. And that workshop is Moon Magic, which is going to be done by one of our lovely ladies. And I will be putting that information down below, along with who's doing what workshops we're going to have, along with the event link as well. Um, Our plans for the Witch in the Woods. So we have a schedule that we've already started working on. We put a preview out there for you guys so far. Friday is what we're calling Fairy Glow. This is kind of like our meet and greet. We all get together, we all get set up. From 4 to 6 is the setup time. We're going to have an icebreaker / potluck. So that's going to be from 6 to 8. We always do what we call King and Queen of Witch in the Woods, but this year we're changing the wording of it. We're making it Royalty of Witch in the Woods, and that basically just adds a little extra fun element into what it is that we do. And whoever gets nominated gets extra tickets into the raffle, as well as some beautiful little flower crowns. Then around 8:30 to 11, that's when we're going to start the Fairy Glow aspect. We're going to have our youth dressed up as little fairies. We're going to have glow-in-the-dark face painting for the kids available. We will have glow sticks available also for purchase if you're interested, or feel free to bring your own as well. We are currently working on different forms of entertainment for that aspect, and as we go on, we will actually go ahead and post that. Saturday at 10 a.m., we're going to do coffee and cakes. Now, keep in mind, we are going to be working with old school French press coffee. So it may take a while. You may have some coffee grounds, but there will be coffee in the morning, because if you're like me, you have to have that morning coffee. And then from 11 to 11:30, we're going to have like a morning meditation. You don't have to do this, but it is something that we are going to offer this year as well. From 11:30 to 12:15 will be lunch. You can either, snack around at the actual site, or, like I said, any stores or any places around us that you want to go to, we'll have that listed for you as well. From 12:30 to 6 p.m. That's when we're going to do our workshops. Like I said, we have a bunch of workshops planned, 6 in total. And then from 4 to 5 p.m. will be a presentation brought by a pagan author. Her name is Estrella Taylor. And she's going to be going over her new book in, give me one second. I'll actually link that below because I can't think of it off the top of my head and I don't want to slaughter it. From 6 to 6:45, we're just going to use that as a cool down time. Let everybody, relax, chit chat, and you can always chit chat throughout the day. We're not holding you to the schedule and saying, "Hey, you must do this." It's a freeing time. You can do it if you want or not. It's up to you. From 7 to 8, we will be doing the ritual. Now, with the ritual, you will actually be getting items that you will get to take home and have as a keepsake. Another one of the reasons why we have a price tag associated with this year. And then from 8:15 to 9, there's going to be a feast. And then from 9:30 on, it's going to be discussions. We're also going to have some entertainment that we're working on for that night as well. And it's just being about community, talking about different experiences, maybe getting some insight from fellow witches. And this is pretty much what we've got scheduled so far. And it's up to you on, if you want to participate or if you want to do a little group with some other people. Like I said, it's very freeing, and we try to make it as fun and for all ages. Now, different from any year in the past, we are going to have t-shirts for our Divine Witch staff. And that way, if something goes wrong, you need help with something, or just need to find out where something is, you can stop anyone within the Divine Witch t-shirts that says staff on it. Stop us, ask us questions, tell us, hey, this is going on, whatever. We did that for this reason being, we're expecting a bigger crowd than we normally had.